Nature. It is a house of many unraveled mysteries that are yet to be fully explored by mankind. Today we start with Einstein's quote, "Look deep into nature and you will understand everything better." And now let's look at one of the tiniest creatures in nature, the honeybees. 15 millimeter in size and a brain of 1 cubic millimeter. These guys have used it to the fullest potential and have unraveled things even before that's known to mankind. They are not just mere nectar-hungry creatures. They have converted nectar into something called wax. And this wax is actually waterproof, weather-resistant. And they build it in such a way that it's in a hexagonal structure just by their body measurements. So we can go ahead and call them nature-employed material scientists with a specialization in rheology, which is the study of fluids, because these guys played with the viscoelastic nature of plastics even before the term was born. And metrology, because they use their mere body to make hexagonal structures to optimize space and to accommodate more amount of honey inside their structures. Wonderful, isn't it? Now look at one of the technological marvels, 3D printing, which is just, we use nozzles and a resource to actually develop a layer by layer structure, and this is exactly how bees do it with the wax, even before we knew 3D printing or even printing. Moving on. These honeycombs, the hexagonal structures, they are everywhere, from your skis, snowboards, to aviation industry. Let's take aviation industry. This structure, which we are actually yet unraveling its potential, the mechanical strength that is offered by aluminum hexagonal honeycomb structures is actually used in the wings because that's where we need them most, in airplanes and aerospace. So guys, these nature-employed engineers are also effective communicators. And how do they do that? The bees actually waggle dance. They dance with their abdomen and sense with their antennas to actually communicate with their peers. By doing that, they rotate and waggle dance to signify that, okay, the honeybee hive is located 1 kilometer from the flower if it's just 1 second of dance. Wonderful creatures, aren't they? So, it's good, but their peace is actually disturbed by our peace. By peace, I mean plastics. So, bees are one of the creatures. In Argentina, wild bees have actually made use of plastics to build their houses. Oh man, they have solved the problem of plastics while it's haunting us from since ever, and it's still haunting us. So there's a saying in India, you throw stones at us and we build a house out of it. This is exactly what the honeybees are doing. So they're like, swag mode on. Deal with it, kids. Then came death. Death dawned upon them. Toxicity, chemical nature of pesticides, they killed them. They fell down, they suffocated. Now, these meteorologists use their size as their strength. They know everything, they rise. All they have to do is, the most precision instruments in airplane are these spider tubes. They just have to go and settle down there. That's enough to delay and cancel a flight. Their cousins, the hornets and wasps, have actually done this before. In 1980, they've actually grounded a flight where there were no survivors. So we don't want any of this to happen. Neither do we want the rise of the planet of the bees to be made by Hollywood, do we? So guys, nature. It's provided us with different things from which we are still learning. Let's nurture nature. Let's bow down to these creatures. They're teaching us, they will be teaching us, and we will still be learning from them. Just bow down, be calm, let them live in peace.